Hi guys, welcome back to the Premier Hotspur TV. It's your man Simon, North of England's biggest Spurs fan. Yes, guys, we are back again with another match preview. It is the FA Cup fourth round, Tottenham versus Brighton, and the last time we won the FA Cup was this. Yes, guys, we are back again. Me and Matt's co-host again. Matt, how's it going, my friend?
I'm all good, mate. How are you?
All good, mate. All good. Busy at work, but go and do this one more time. Yes, looking forward to it, Matt. Brighton at home tomorrow in the FA Cup, fourth round. And Matt, that was the last time we won the FA Cup in that little video just there. I still remember it yesterday, Matt. I can still remember Gascoigne breaking his leg and Paul Stewart getting a goal as well. I mean, and us going on to lift the FA Cup, Matt. Did you actually, was you old enough to watch that one, Matt?
No, it wasn't even alive, I don't think.
Oh, dear. Sorry about that, bro. So I think I was 7 or 8, something like that, when there was that. That was a fantastic game. It really was. I take it you've watched it before, Matt. You watched it back, yeah? The FA Cup.
Yeah. I've seen all of the history and watched it back. Yeah, I mean, my dad's told me about it as well. But yeah, no, never seen us win an FA Cup, so would be nice too.
Matt, could you not? Can you just believe in yourself that we haven't won the FA Cup since 1991? It's unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. 21 years since we picked that trophy up. Is it going to be our year this year, Matt?
I think it depends. Obviously, we've got to get through tomorrow, but then I think we have to get lucky with a little bit of the draw. I think we need to avoid Chelsea, if we can at all, if that makes sense. I wouldn't mind them in the final or something like that. But every time we obviously come up against them in a knockout game or something that matters, it's just I think if we can get through tomorrow and get a good draw, and maybe get a little bit lucky with the draw, why not? We've got a chance.
Absolutely, Matt. Matt, did you want to do the comments there, matey?
Yeah. Jake's in the building. Yes, boys. Matt, did you pack any Team of the Year players? He's talking about FIFA. No, I did not. I got Mendy, Jake, who's a Team of the Year mention. I got a couple of them, but I didn't get any ones. He got shafted and ended up with an untradeable Tony Kroos. Oh, well, at least mine was better than that. Simon Stevens, evening, Simon, Matt.
Yes, Yes. Is that it then, Matty? There.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah.
So, mate, we'll get straight into the team. We'll get straight into the team. Spurs are at full strength, Matt. It looks like I can't see any injury news. Players are out. It looks like we are at full strength.
Skip's out.
Skip. Is Skip today?
I've heard Skip and there's 2 players, but I know Skip's not playing tomorrow.
Right. So apart from that, Matt, it looks like the 2 new lads, they've been training. Kulusevski, I think he will play, definitely 100%. Bentancur, I think he just come back off international duty, Matt. I don't think he'll play part tomorrow. Maybe a sub, Matt, but I think they'll
both be on the bench from what I've sort of heard anyway.
Right. Okay. And
I
this
think he
is
said
the
neither have started. I don't think he says they're quite well. They've only just integrated with the team. He said it'd be a bit silly of me to whack them sort of straight in when they're not integrated properly with the team. So yeah, but I reckon they'll be on the bench.
Oh, there you go. Matt reckons they'll be both from the bench, and this is Brighton's team use Matt McAllister. He's a good youngster, Matt, and Duffy as well, and the other guy. I've never heard of him, Matt. Is he Mwepu?
Yeah, he's all right. He's quite a good midfielder, to be fair.
Oh, Matt follows Brighton, so as a local, so they're all doubtful, Matt. All three of them. McAllister one. That's the one that pops out. That has been a good player for Brighton this year. So is Duffy as well. He's important. Is he Duffy? He plays at the back. Is that the one he plays at centre back, Matt?
Yeah, normally with Dunk, but they've got Webster, and they've got they haven't got Dan Burn because obviously they got rid of him to go to Newcastle. Yeah. But I think Duffy will probably play. I think he's back in training.
Absolutely.
And they got Dunk back as well. I know that.
Oh, there you go. See, inside news from Matt here. Matt, let's just quickly Hitchin resigns.
Yep.
Was that a surprise? Has that surprised you, or do you think it was coming?
I don't know. I think it was a bit of a shock, because apparently he hasn't been fired. He's resigned himself.
Yes,
yeah. Whether he's just had enough, or he just thought, Paratici's here now, and I'm been sort of. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, can't some of the blame has to go to him on what's happened in the past, but I think he has scouted good players before. We just didn't get our targets. I think he wanted Dybala in, he wanted Bruno Fernandes. So I think he did scout all these type of players. So again, does it come down to the more like the board with the amount of money and trying to penny pinch? But no, I think it'd be interesting to see who we maybe bring in, or maybe it's Paratici that will be doing it all now. And I'd like maybe another scout maybe to come in, someone who knows a bit more.
A proper guy there, Matt.
Yeah,
for the size of this club, we should be having the best scouts around. People like Hitchin, it just doesn't fit the bill. It looks like he's going to Everton, Matt, and that's what I'm hearing. That Everton, that's his next destination. Good luck to Everton. But the thing is, Matt, we can't really say that too much, because maybe Hitchin did want some really good players and Levy weren't backing him with the money. So we can't really say what. We don't know what actually goes on behind the scenes. So
no,
maybe that could be a good fit with Everton, because they do like to splash the cash with Lampard there now. I think in the summer they will definitely splash the cash. We'll get on to a couple of players going out, Matt. So this, Matt, will Conte take this FA Cup seriously? Before that, Matt, is there any more comments there, Matt?
Yeah, I was just going to go through. First one. Jake Simon, I'm told the Mbappe bid from Spurs was accepted, but the paperwork didn't go through in time. Spurs were very close to Mbappe deadline day.
What a load of old rubbish, Jake. He makes me laugh until you.
Carl's in the building. Evening, gents.
Yes. Oh, how's it going, my friend?
Simon Stevens, seeing some fans call on the new signings to start, but it's so risky because Brighton are so dangerous. We need to bed them in slowly, otherwise they'll be overrun.
Totally agree with that, Si.
He's also put, agree with Matt, hard to call Hitchin a failure when we failed to get the targets that he really wanted. If he got his signings, he'd have been a success, I reckon, but we told him to go dumpster diving.
That's absolutely, Si. As I said to Matt there, we don't know what actually goes on behind the scenes. Maybe Hitchin did want some of these good players, and they didn't, and maybe he got really pissed off in the end, Matt, with not getting really back. To what I mean? So yeah. So we can't really say much on it, Matt, are we?
No. I suppose we'll find out and see if he goes to Everton and then he buys some targets, and I think we'll really see his quality. Maybe at another club.
He done well. He done well at Liverpool. He did. He the one who got Suarez in, did it at Liverpool?
Yeah.
Nice. It's not a bad signing. What he done? Here goes Jake Letter, who's laughing.
Here he comes. Carl, did you see all these reports today that if the money was right, ENIC would sell the club? I wonder if it's true or could be after investment.
Yeah, me and Matt were just speaking that before we come on there about this, and as Matt said, Spurs are always on the have always been up for sale. So I think it's for an investment. I think they're looking for future investment into the club. This is why this Singapore guy, this Forrest Lee, someone like that, Matt, he's been bouncing about. He's a billionaire, Matt. So I'll mind some of his money, mate. So Cole, I think $3 billion they want. I can't see no one paying $3 billion.
No.
So I think to me it'll have to be some more investment coming into the club. Me personally.
Yeah, I think people who are obviously Levy out and all that. I think they just have to accept he's going to be sticking around until someone pays up that sort of money. So I think just try and get used to it, and maybe hopefully he's changing his ways with Conte and Paratici at the helm. So
absolutely.
Kelly JTV, hello. 2 in and 4 out, typical Levy.
I just think it was fantastic business. I've seen some of these fans absolutely well overreact, and to me personally, mate, you'll get Matt's viewing it after when I finish. I think, okay, maybe we could have got another looking for a win back, but he's not going to buy anyone. He's not going to buy any Tom, Dick and Harry. You know what I mean? So the right player wasn't available. He's going to make do what he's got to the end of the season. And 2 very good signs in my eyes. So now I watched Bentancur the other day for Uruguay. That finish, unbelievable. He's got a good shot on him as well. You know what I mean? So we've just got to wait and see if these 2 signs will work out for Tottenham. But the 4 going out, we need him going out, Kelly J. Ndombele, people's been calling. He's gone. Ali, he's gone. The Celso, gone. And who's the other one? Brian Hill. Yeah. I think he's got a future at Tottenham anyway, Brian Hill, I think. So, Matt, what's your thing on that, Matt? 2 in and 4 out, mate.
I'm in sort of agreement with you. I look at, we obviously wanted a right wing back, but can you name me a right wing back now, apart from someone like Lamptey, who wasn't available anyway until possibly the summer, that you ideally want? Because I can't think of many more options, especially in January. I don't just want to buy, another Serie A youngster or just someone who's going to come in and maybe not fulfill that role, and it's a waste of 10, 15, 20 million. I'd rather put it sensibly into the summer window and properly scout proper players and get the options that we want.
Absolutely, Matt. And Lamptey will be a great option.
And in terms of the 2 in, I think, they're good quality. Conte's come out and said Kuleveski can play number 9, number 10, even possibly right wing back. If he's got that ability, he's young. He looks quite physically strong for the Premier League as well. He's quite tall. And
did Ronaldo, Matt, he come out and said some good things about him. I mean, he said he's a good prospect, good youngster. Yeah. So
Bentancur is something different in midfield.
Mate, I'll tell you now, I think these are typical Conte signings. Seriously. Yeah. Conte players.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think the business in terms of 4 out, we got 3 out who were deadwood and weren't even part of the squad. So people saying we've got a thinner squad. Well, those 3 weren't doing anything anyway. They weren't even part of the match squad. So, Harvey White was over all of them on the bench the other week. So what does that tell you? They had no chance that, part of backing Conte is not only buying certain players, but also getting rid of the players that he doesn't want. And now it looks a bit more like a Conte type team, a hard-working team, and I'm sure things will come from it.
Absolutely. Anyone else there, Matt?
Yeah, we've got a few. I agree with Matt. Hitchin did get some good players on the table, and Levy just kept saying no.
Absolutely. I totally agree.
John Spurs Thompson, guys. Yes, have you heard about the news about the club being up for sale? Yes, we just spoke about that. But Yeah, like I say, I think it has been for sale for a while. I think, well, I'm pretty sure if you had made him an offer of 2.5 billion, 3 billion, they'd definitely be up for it.
I think they floating the club on the market for ages, Matt, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've been doing it for ages. It's just no one, as you said, Matt, no one's going to pay the 3 billion.
No.
So they may have to.
Newcastle was bought for what, 300 million? Man City was bought for 80 million.
That's what I'm saying.
If you compare 80 million, 300 million to 3 billion, that's a hell of a difference.
Hell of a difference, absolutely.
Plus, when you take over the club anyway, you've got to pay for the debt still, which is 700 million. Plus, then you've got to put investment into the team, so it's not simple.
Actually, John is a referee, Matt, and he texted me the other day, and he said he'll like to come on and to give his insight on the refereeing and things like that. So definitely we'll get John on.
Brilliant, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So big up, John there.
Nepal's in the building.
Yes, Nepal. Big up. Watch this. Told you, I haven't got the chats on. I knew that was coming. Hi, big up, Nepal.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes.
Word to your mother.
Yes, he was in the other day. Yes, pal.
Simon, a lot of dodgy business goes on in Singapore and Indonesia. Plenty of rich blokes, but not many of them are any good at running a football club, running it into the ground, maybe. I swear, Leicester owner, is he Malaysian?
He's Malaysian. Yeah, he's Malaysian.
But it's near, isn't it? I mean, it's
near. But the thing is, Matt, they're not all crooks. Some of them are quite good at running businesses and football clubs. So, yeah, we could. And Simon is correct. There is some dodgy ones out there. But I keep saying it. Be careful what you wish for. That's what I'll keep saying it.
Yeah, obviously. Hey up, guys.
Let's go, pal.
John's come back. 3 billion, 2.3 billion for the club, and 700 million for the debt is what I'm understood is there. I heard there are some serious offers coming in.
Well, John, yeah, I saw that little where it said, the 700 million, that's the debt. And obviously the stadium, and that's what they're putting up in the stadium, the training facilities for the club.
I personally think it will be an American that comes in. Another one, NFL type stuff.
Or Tesla.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe Amazon. I don't know. Carl, I'm okay with the 2 in. Also, did you see the Kulu video at training? Already looks really settled.
Absolutely.
Oh, the winning team already in his first day.
But Matt, I don't like Galini taking him under the wing. Bad attitude.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Yeah.
No.
Simon Stevenson, Don Blanc and Lo Celso won't be missed, so no harm done in my opinion. They did naffle during their time here, and I doubt we'd have called upon them for their help off the bench.
Absolutely. They're not going to be missed at all.
No.
Not a chance.
John, also I like what Tungi is doing. He is paying Spurs out of his own pocket the wages they are topping up from his loan move.
Right. Okay.
Well, at least he should do for us. I mean, he's been absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Michael Lee, hello lads. Good evening.
Yes, guys. Let's go, pal.
Carl Zipsers, but let's all have a whip round to buy the club.
Oh, flipping hell, yeah. I wish I had the money. Seriously.
I don't know if I'd want the pressure. I don't think. Yeah, obviously, I believe Levy wants to sell. As I'd say that he's sick of running of the club and the abuse he gets. Yeah,
absolutely. It must be sick and tired of him just saying he's Levy out. And to me,
must be a lot of pressure, I suppose.
Yeah, I say that, Matt. It's got to be a lot of pressure, isn't it? It's got to be a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Simon Stevens, better the devil you know is all I'm saying. I'd rather Levy and Lewis than someone whose wealth could just collapse in an instant like some have.
I keep saying it.
And yeah, obviously, I hope Galini doesn't let Kuleveski slip through his fingers. Because he can't save anything. So brilliant. Yeah, that is all of them, mate.
Right. So is Conte going to take this FA Cup seriously, Matt? That's the question before we went into the chat. Is he gonna take this seriously? Is he the sort of man that top 4, we've got games in hand, do you know what? We'll put out a weakened team. I'm hearing it's a bit of a weakened team he's putting out tomorrow, Matt. It's a bit of a try and tested team tomorrow. Looks like Galini's going to go in goal.
Oh God!
Tanganga's going to get another chance. Yeah, he's got players like this, mate. So by then, if that's true, if he's not putting out the signs that he's taking it seriously, Matt, is he? So what's your thought, mate? Do you really think he's going to take it seriously, or do you reckon he's a top four? That's the biggest.
Well, I thought Conte being Conte wants to win every game anyway. So I mean, maybe it will be a mixed bag, but I think he should go reasonably strong because I don't think the team we're playing are any much. You know, they've played most teams off the park.
Why is it always us, Matt? Fourth round, we always get someone like Brighton or something, and like the other team get Chesterfield and Oldham's. Why come we always get the flipping hard running?
Chelsea, Plymouth Argyle, didn't they? Chelsea got Plymouth.
That's why I'm Plymouth Argyle. But we don't know if they're going to go strong. But what do you reckon, Matt? Do you reckon he's going to take it, or do you reckon he's going to say, do you know what?
I think I'd like him to. I think we've had quite a long break now, haven't we? Where
this is the cup I want to win. I love the FA Cup. I've always loved it.
It'd be great.
And why can't we go for it, Matt? As well, actually, I mean, why can't we go for it? It's only a one game every now and then. You know what I mean? So
no, I definitely think you should take it serious, and I want to win every game, and I want to go as far in a cup competition as we can. Because I do think it creates momentum and a winning mentality into the whole squad. So I think just go pretty strong tomorrow, personally. But, I trust Conte of whatever he wants to do.
Absolutely, mate. So, guys in the chat, do you think Conte's going to take this serious, guys, or do you think he's got one eye on that top four games in hand? Let's see what we can do in that. So, Matt, next one, will Conte throw the two new lads into the mix? I know you said earlier that if you think that it's going to be on the bench or things like that. I think one of them's going to start, Matt. I think Kulusevski could have a starting berth tomorrow.
I'm still back in with kind of what I heard, and I think they'll both be on the bench, and I think they could be. Yeah, I think it'll be both on the bench, and if it is a mixed bag team, then maybe I think they'll probably go with Lucas Moura tomorrow over Kulusevski.
Matt's got the IDK. Seriously, he's this guy. He's got the sources. He's got the sources in the background.
Yeah.
Do you know what, Matt? I wouldn't disagree with you, and I wouldn't be surprised if they both are involved, but on the bench. But with Kulusevski, he's had more training, isn't it, than Bentancur?
Yeah, 2 days, I think. An extra day he's had, yeah.
Yeah. So, would you like to see him thrown in straight away, Matt, or say, do you not know this? It's an easy approach here. Let's give him about 15 minutes towards the end, or.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would like to one of them maybe to see, but I think I'd like to see Kulusevski's. I think, but I suppose maybe if they haven't integrated with the team enough, Conte's probably going to think, well, the players who I've been working with throughout these last 10, 12 weeks, I'm going to trust them over these two who've just come in. I know they will work hard, but I need to get them used to our system and used to all the players, around them. Because like I say, it's a different environment for the two boys that have just come. And as I say, I think he'll keep it. I think he'll keep them both on the bench, and I think he won't take many risks.
Yeah, Matt's yawning there. You make me yawn. Stop yawning, lad. I've had a long day. Woof. Matt, in the chat.
Don't forget to like, guys. Thank you. Michael, Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk should buy you. They're both worth over 150 billion. They could put 5 billion on the table, buy the club, and have 2 billion over, say, 10 years, 200 million a year on players. It's not quite as simple as that, though, is it? I mean, they still earn multi-billion-pound businesses that they have to put all their money into as well. I mean, I don't know how much money you'll have to put into Tesla every year, but
But Jeff Bezos, Matt, he's one of the richest. He's his
I think
second.
he is the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
I think after all the lockdowns and stuff, he is anyway, because everyone just shopped on Amazon, didn't they? Lol, I bought a wireless keyboard and mouse from a discount store, and it works. Brilliant. €11. Bloody hell, it's cheap. What's that in pound? That's like £8, isn't it? Crocodox, I think he will take it semi-seriously in the instance we beat Brighton. If we draw a top team in the next round, it's a write-off with the race for top 4 being well on. Don't know where Simon's gone, guys. He's disappeared. Yeah, obviously. Everything is brilliant, though. Crocodox, write-off.
Matt, can you hear me?
Can hear you, mate. Yeah, he's back.
Sorry, guys.
Michael, I think Conte wants 4th spot more than FA Cup, but he should take the cup seriously because you fans need a trophy.
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, if it's better for us to get top 4 and we put real investment into the team, then I think for one season I'd maybe have that over it just to help us out a bit more.
100%. But yeah. I think we have got the squad. We can go and compete in the FA Cup.
Yeah, definitely.
But top 4 is the pinnacle. I don't care what anyone says.
Simon seems last chance saloon to win a trophy this season, so I hope he takes it seriously. Would love an FA Cup more than top 4, being honest. We need to end this trophy drought to shut the fans up. Yeah,
so I mean, we can see the both ends of the rail. But to me personally, top 4 is, I will keep saying it's the pinnacle.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see the FA Cup. You know, of course I would love to see us winning the FA Cup again. You know, I ain't seen it since 1991. But taking a trophy over top 4 and taking a gamble, we can't get our top transfer targets in summer, I won't gamble, me personally. I would want more.
You know, we've already been linked with Kessier, Dybala again.
Bastoni.
Yeah, Bastoni, yeah. That guy from Leipzig as well, the other centre-back, I think. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but and that's, I think it is going to be matter on if we're in the Champions League or not. You know, he looks at it with the Diaz deal. You know, we could agree all the deals with Bastoni, and then another club goes, oh, well, we've got Champions League and Spurs don't next year, so why don't we just make the same offer?
Absolutely. Anyone else, Matt?
Yeah, we've got a few, mate. Yeah, obviously, I think Conte will take the FA Cup seriously. He also says, Anna, I'll fill it with pasta if he wins, lol.
Yes.
What's the percentage of ginger players succeeding in the Premier League, guys?
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's all about going to rescue it.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Paul
Scholes. Paul Scholes. Yeah.
We won't say Gary Doherty.
Oh, do you know what I was about to say, Matt? You just took the words out of my mouth.
Gary Doherty. Brilliant.
Guys, you remember him? Wowzer. Matt's flipping bragging a fucking blast from the past there. Wowzer, Matt.
I mean, there hasn't been loads of them, has there? But yeah, this is quite a long one. I personally think that Levy and Co are doing a good job. It's not that Levy that decides what players to buy or sell. It's the managers. He doesn't tell managers what players to have, etc. If a player a manager wants is not available, how is that Levy's fault? A lot of fans, for some reason, think we have a right to sign anyone. If we had won something, then yes, but are we an attractive enough team for a player to join? I personally think Poch was overrated. Have you seen his record at Spurs and PSG in finals?
Absolutely. To me, Pochettino, what he done was wonders at Tottenham. But I did question a lot of his coaching abilities, me personally. And it's getting found out at PSG now. You know what I mean? He's got all that talent at PSG. He still can't get it right out there, can he? So yeah, I can see where John's trying to get from there. And I agree as well. Matt, don't know what you're thinking of it, Matt. I think Levy and Co are doing an okay job. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say a fantastic job and a great job, but an okay job. And since they've taken over in 2001, I mean, we was like on the verge of relegation, Matt. I mean, so yeah, I think from there to now, mate, it's
difficult, isn't it? Because it's like you say. I think we had to move ground to go up to the next level, and we had one season, didn't we? And I honestly do believe if there was no pandemic, I think we would have spent more money. I do genuinely believe that, and I think the club now, every business and I think we were hit the hardest with the amount of money we've spent on the stadium anyway, and I do think the revenue's starting to even itself up, and that's why I think the club were trying to do sensible deals in January rather than sort of actual big buys, because I think they're going to try and save it for the summer and get as much money as they can in from the stadium for the rest of the season.
Absolutely, Matt. Simon, here we go. Simon's it.
Simon, he'll stick with Stevie B, I think. I can't see Bentancur getting the start. It's a really tough league to adapt to, and Brighton will be all over him like a rash.
I can agree with that one. Yeah.
They'll press us from the off, especially if, I mean, it'd be interesting to see who they bring out, but I think they'll go quite strong. Obviously, lol, 11 euros is about £8. Oh, yes, exchange rate. Good, I got it right.
Spot on.
Jake's put thoughts on Aubameyang, saying Arteta was a problem at Arsenal. Are Arsenal out of the top 4 race with no Aubameyang replacement?
Yeah, 100%. They're out of the top 4. I don't care what anyone says. Me personally, I think as the season goes on, Nketiah and Lacazette is not the answer going forward for Arsenal.
No. And you could imagine if Lacazette gets an injury.
Absolutely, Matt. Absolutely.
Or even like a Saka or a Smith Rowe. It's.
You can say a lot about Aubameyang, but Aubameyang, mate, he's on his day, he scores goals, mate. So
he caused us enough problems, didn't he, when he played us in the derby?
Oh, you know what? What a deal, mate, for us. And I bet Arsenal are regretting not playing that North London derby, because they would have had a half a chance at that time, Matt. So I think now, mate, I think they're in for a shock.
I hope they get battered. Obviously. How much money does 4th place get in the Premier League? Isn't it like 100 million, 80 million, something like that?
Between 120 and 130 million for the top 4 finish.
That could get you easier. That could easily get you a right wing back and a left centre back. That.
Of course it can, Matt. Of course it can, and that's why absolutely.
Finishing 5th wouldn't be a bad season for you guys. And FA Cup is a proper trophy playing at Wembley, and it would guarantee you a defo Europa spot.
Yeah, I don't want Europa spot though, Matt. Michael, sorry, mate. I don't want Europa. Seriously, I want Champions League again, and I fully do believe that with the games in hand we got, with we're back to full strength again, and with Conte at the helm, I really do. Why can't we go for the top 4 spot? Would I sacrifice finishing 5th just to win the FA Cup? No, I'm sorry, no. I know top 4 is not a trophy, but top 4 goes a long way for buying you some quality signings in the summer, and that's what our Spurs fans are all shouting about. We need quality signings. Finishing 5th and winning the FA Cup is not going to get you quality signings. Trust me, it's going to give you bang average players again.
Obviously, lol. Michael Lee Mad, Damien Duff, he was awesome and was ginger. Brilliant player he was.
Yeah,
to be fair,
Duffy. I did like Duffy.
Yeah, he was good. John Spurs gave us a chapter out of his latest book. Lol.
He loves it, John. He loves it. Seriously, he can talk all day like that.
Apparently, the Pond's got COVID. Sorry to hear that, mate. Hope you get well soon.
I hope you get well soon, pal. And hope Chelsea brings you some laughter over the weekend for you.
Go on the Argyle. No, I'm joking. Cody Max in the building. Big up, guys.
Yes, Cody.
You're doing well, mate. The Ponds, but I tested positive on Sunday. I had symptoms on Friday. I've been isolating for a week.
Right, yeah.
If I test negative tomorrow, I can come out of self-isolation. Well, fingers crossed.
You can start streaming again.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
How's my Richard? How's my two favourite YouTubers feeling about tomorrow? I'm going for a 4-2 Spurs win.
Favorite YouTubers. Oh dear. You don't see us much on things lately. I said over the last couple of weeks, me and Matt's only done 2. Transfer deadline down, and this it's been busy. I am very busy. I'm snowed under, seriously. So I'm in tomorrow as well. So yeah. So it's I haven't got no time seriously to think of other shows, but we will do. Don't worry. There will be other shows coming. But Richard, yes, I love old Richard.
Yeah, Richard.
Always comes in.
Is the game at the Amex Arena or White Hart Lane? No, it's just at Tottenham ground.
In our backyard, Nepal. In our backyard.
Simon's put Poch was too many luxury players and drama queens at PSG. Anyone would struggle. It's difficult to assess players for a Poch system. They'd have the stamina to last a fortnight in a brothel.
Yeah, but surely, Simon, I can see where you're trying to get there, mate. But seriously, should be getting a more of a tune out of these players. I mean, he's got a quality squad there. He really has. You know, I'll snap his hands off with some of them players. I'm telling you. I mean, I think there's no excuse.
Ben B, yes, Simon.
Yes, Ben B.
Richard's put Aubameyang is a massive loss for Arsenal. I always thought he was better than Laka. I bet Arteta loves the mirrors in the changing rooms.
Oh dear, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I can imagine that. I really can. Jesus Christ, with his hair. His hair's always perfect, man, isn't it? It's always flipping perfect. Jesus Christ, I think he's worse than flipping Adama Traore, that guy.
Yeah, obviously, wowee, we can get about 5 bargain basement players for 100 million, lol.
5, I don't know, but you can get, as Matt said, 2 quality.
We won't be buying basement players anymore. Conte's come out today and said the club have got to learn from their previous mistakes within transfers.
Absolutely, flipping wheeling and flipping. Absolutely, I totally agree there, Matt.
And I think that's why we took so long with why we didn't get like loads of players through the door in January, because it was Conte was going, okay, well, these 2 from Juventus I'll take, but anyone else, it's, you know, Amrabats and people like that. He obviously didn't want. Rich Evans just found out the Spurs match is on ITV4 tomorrow night.
ITV4, get in there.
Can't even get it in HD. What a joke!
What a joke! It's fucking.
Michael, plus UEFA Champions League group stage gives you nearly 100 million just being in it, and an extra 50 mil for qualifying. So Champions League is a tasty group to be in.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I want it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? So.
I stream in isolation too. Toxic headshot. Hi guys. Yes, guess what? Conte is happy. He looked happy today. He had a haircut and everything.
Yeah, Jesus Christ! Did you see that, Matt?
I did, mate. He looked very dapper Italian. I'll tell you.
Has he been to the Turkish barbers, Matt, or what?
I don't know. Maybe Italian barbers. I don't
know. Oh dear.
Richard Evans. It doesn't matter how many shows you do, boys. I always have time for you, pair. Oh, appreciate that, Matt.
Yes, Rich. Yes.
God, I've got loads of comments here. And the partner, if the game ends in a draw, does it go into a replay at the Amex or extra time and pens?
Extra time penalties.
Yeah.
There's no replays no more.
It's good to know we are learning from our mistakes.
Absolutely, slowly but surely.
ITV4, the channel nobody watches, lol.
Absolutely.
It is. Honestly, no one watches ITV4. Yeah, obviously. Yes, Champions League is a must.
Absolutely.
Money. Conte almost turned me gay today. He looks so handsome.
Oh, no. I wouldn't go that far, lad. Oh, dear.
Oh, blimey. Conte spitting facts about time, and Domblé and Lo Celso are not coming back, I feel. No way.
All of them, apart from Hill. He'll be coming back to us, but yeah, all of them are gone.
My barber used to be Algerian.
Oh, here we go. Mine's Kurdish.
Mine's British. Richard Evans, I've started cutting my own hair. I look like Ragnar from the Vikings.
I don't know. I've never watched
Have you not
Vikings.
seen that? Well, do you like Game of Thrones?
No, I don't. None of that.
No.
So
You
no.
might like Vikings, though. It is good.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that was too far, lol. That's it. That's all of them.
Is that it, Matt?
Right
Is
on.
that it?
Barnabas, Tottenham is up for sale. That's all of them.
Yes, Barnabas. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Tottenham is up for sale. Yeah. I mean, do you know what, Matt? If that's true, I think, as you said, Matt, Tottenham have been on sale for a while. I think. If we do have, I just hope it's the right people for the right reason for this football club. I really, really do, because I'm telling you now, I'll love it to flipping have these new owners in the club and they fuck it up as well. So who's to blame then? And these fans will still fucking blame Levy. Trust me.
Mm.
So agendaed against flipping Daniel Levy. It's unbelievable.
Got one more.
Oh.
I cut my own hair with bush cutters and I look the business.
Oh dear. Matt, let's go with Potter. Do you can you see Potter going full strength tomorrow, Matt?
Oh, it's a tough one because I mean, to be honest, they pretty much are safe, I'd say, and I think that's the main target. Staying in the league. So I think they can put out a reasonably strong squad, and they've actually got a decent sort of squad now. They've got Maupay, they've got Welbeck as a second striker, something we don't even have. They've got options like McAllister. They've got Pascal Gross who can come in. They've got youngsters. They might play a few of their youngsters tomorrow.
Trossard's the one for me.
Yeah, I do like Trossard, actually. He's really good. Basuma, apparently he's back from the Africa Cup of Nations, so he probably will go, I reckon, mostly full strength.
I don't think that. He's just come back. I don't think he will play tomorrow, I don't think.
Might be on the bench, though, mightn't he?
Yeah, he might not be chucked in. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think they'll throw in Lamptey as well against us. And I'll be quite scared. Hopefully it's Reggie on left back. I'll tell you that, because someone's going to have to try and keep up with him.
Absolutely.
But at least I think they're going to go near enough full strength. So that's why I want us to, because I think if you don't, you're asking for it could be an ugly game.
Absolutely.
Especially with Galini in goal.
Oh, this is what I'm hearing. That was come from a couple of reports as well, Matt. So it looks like Galini. You know what? I've only seen him a couple of times, Matt, and that's enough for me. That's enough for me. I don't think this guy is a Tottenham goalkeeper.
No.
To me. So will I go full strength? I think he will, Matt.
Yeah.
I think he will. And I think that, as you said, Matt, and Brighton teams are hard to play against. I mean, they play some good football. And it won't be no walkover tomorrow. I think we will find them tough. Yeah. Break them down.
They're very fit, aren't they? Because they do score a lot of late goals. Like you see in all the games, they never give up.
No.
So
is Tottenham lately, Matt, as well.
Yeah, no, it's true. So, it's going to be interesting, definitely.
It's going to be two teams that really good, high intensive levels. I mean, energy levels are high. I mean, go from minute 1 to minute 90. So it'd be very interesting. And I can see Potter going full strength just one, mate. And the other one, Matt, how do you think Potter will treat this game? Instead, think it'll be a mixed bag. Do you reckon he'll go for it? Do you reckon he fancies a run in the FA Cup, Matt? Or do you reckon he'd say, do you know what? I just want to concentrate, staying in the Premier League. You know what I mean? Get enough points on the board. So what do you reckon?
Cup? I think for him, he's a manager who, wants to go, I suppose, to the next level and eventually go to a big club. In the Champions League or trying to go for the league title. I mean, you look what he's done at Brighton in terms of turning them around from the Chris Hughton side to how they're playing now. The way they play the ball out from the back and use the wing backs, and their whole style's just completely changed under him. I do think he's going to go for the cup, and I think they're going to come at us. I really do, but it could play into our hands, and we can play our counter-attacking type style football. which I think we're best at. Like what Leicester did when we came back at them, it was, let's see what you got. But I think it will be quite an open game, and I wouldn't be surprised if they have a bit more of the ball and we try and maybe just counter attack them with really quick players, which is why I think people like Mora, Bergwijn, and I think Sonny might play tomorrow as well.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I can see him, Matt. I think he's going to go. I think he's going to have one eye on the league, mate, and keeping Brighton in it again. Because they can have their ups and downs, Matt. They can get dragged into it. You know what I mean? So I think he'll concentrate on more of the league. I think he'll play with a bit of a weakened team tomorrow, me personally. And how are we going to line up tomorrow, Matt? What formation do you reckon Conte's going to? I've got to bring up the correct formation. Obviously, I do it on that, but we can say it as it is.
I think it will be the 3-4-3 because I don't think we can play the 3-5-2 without Skip not being in there, because I don't think we have another sort of centre defensive midfielder like him. So I think it will have to be the 3-4-2-1 or the 3-4-3 with the wingers as our creativity and the wing backs. Three at the back with the wing backs, and then the sort of four in sort of midfield, or the four. The wing backs will be part of the midfield, won't they? With the two. So I think it will be the 3-4-3 tomorrow. I think we'll try and be stubborn. I think we'll try and defend really well, and I think we'll try and get them on the counter and try and be clinical.
Yeah, I can see us. Really going for it tomorrow, Matt. I really do. I think Conte will go. He'll go out for this one, but I don't think it'll be a complete full strength team. though. That's the thing. Yeah. I think he'll still go for it. I don't think it'll be a complete full strength because we have got games thick and fast coming up. But I think with the players, I think we should have enough, Matt, to go over the line anyway. So how do you think we're going to line up, Matt? Who do you reckon, players wise?
Well, I'd like to see Lloris in goal over Galini, but I mean, if you're hearing Galini, then yeah, but that's what I'd like to see. I think three at the back. I think it'll be Dyer, Romero. I might go Tanganga. I don't think he'll risk Davies. I don't think. I'd like to see him,
Sanchez?
But I think...
Was he set African nations, isn't it?
No, it says English. He's one.
No, Sanchez.
No, he's in Colombia, isn't he? He's not African.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I forgot about Sanchez, actually. I'm just thinking we've got Southampton on Wednesday as well, so I'm trying to think of will he give Tanganga another game?
Oh, yeah. Southampton, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I definitely think Romero will come in because I do think...
Is Southampton, is that home in it, mate?
Yeah. But I definitely think Romero will come back in because I do think he needs a game to settle back in before he goes back into the Premier League team. Anyway, he needs some match fitness, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So I think I'd like to see Lloris, Dyer, Romero, and I'll go Tanganga because I think he can play left centre back. I don't trust Davinson Sanchez at left centre back. In my personal opinion, I think he looks a bit dodgy out there. He's either a right centre back or he needs to be in the middle. And then I'll go. I think he'll play Sessegnon tomorrow. I think he'll play in left wing back. I think he'll play. I think he might put Emerson back in. Try and just maybe to try it, and then I think Doherty might come in against Southampton. I think he'll do something like that. And then I do think it will be Son back, Kane up top. I mean, there's no one else. Unless he goes Bergwijn, obviously. But I don't think he'll do that.
No.
I think it'll be Kane, Son and Mora up top. I do. I think he'll go for that.
Well, there you go, guys. To me, Matt, I think without that, I think Sanchez will play over Tanganga. I think Kulusevski, I think he will start tomorrow over Mora.
I haven't said the midfield, have I? Got no bloody middle of midfield.
Oh, yeah.
So I know Skip's not playing tomorrow, so it will have to be... Winks, and Højbjerg will have to be, won't it?
Yeah.
I'm all right with that. Winks and Højbjerg. Yeah.
And Kulusevski, he can play, Matt.
Yeah, he can play. I think Bentancur can play, but I think he's already come out and said they're not starting. I've read anyway, but we'll see. It might be mind
I think
game.
Bentancur won't start. No, I'll be very surprised if he's on the bench. Me personally, but Kulusevski, it'd be very interesting to see if he does start tomorrow. Matt, got any comments?
Yes.
Predictions.
And the Pan says 3-2 Tottenham after extra time. Oh, I'm not. I don't think I'm ready for that. Jesus, 3-2. Potter will go full strength because they are safe from relegation. Conte will be eyeing up Lamptey tomorrow, and if he falls in love, then Paratici will have to make the deal happen. I love Basuma. What a player, but can be oversexed, especially when in nightclubs. Honestly, I think that's why no one went in for him in the in this January window. I think it's just a massive risk if he does end up being made guilty of that. You don't want a player like that, do you?
Yeah, obviously. I think, pal, me personally, I think in the summer there'll be other names as well, other than Lamptey. There'll be other names in there. So I think Lamptey was the one for January, really. But that couldn't happen. So I think in summer we'll have a variety of names. And
I think he'll be top, though. I do think he'll be top.
Yeah, it'll be up there, Matt. It'll be up there. And Basuma, I think
Basuma will have 12 months in his contract left at the end of the season, I think. So I do think you can try and get that price down and get a good deal.
Is he on top of the list, Matt, or do you reckon there's someone else?
I think it depends how Bentancur comes in and does well. I think that'll be,
That's let's see how this guy performs. You know what I mean?
Maybe Basuma would be a big upgrade on Højbjerg.
Yeah,
I think anyway, personally. I think he offers
absolutely.
Or Winks anyway. Simon, if we're going to talk about Game of Thrones, we need to start signing lads from the Dothraki tribe. Yeah, true. Would love to see those goal celebrations. Only Game of Thrones get that one, Simon. So I won't get to it. Lamptey is a mini Adama.
Barnabas.
Height-wise, yes, but I don't think in terms of his actual physique, no.
I think Lamptey's a bit.
He's brilliant, mate.
He gives a bit more than Adama.
Yeah.
Me personally. He's a natural right wing back as well.
Yeah, Adama's a right winger, not a right wing back. So it's a very different sort of thing. Napan, you guys have to start Hugo.
Yeah, 100%.
I agree with that, mate.
I don't want like that flipping Galini. Fucking awful.
Ellie, hi lads.
Yes, Ellie.
Great to join you. Let's poo on these seagulls rather than the poo on us, and then White Hart Lane will be rocking.
Yes, absolutely. Ellie, we'll have to get you on. We'll have to get you on and tell us about your times as a Tottenham Hotspur player in the ladies' team. That'd be great. Yeah, absolutely. Big up, Ellie.
Will Potter bring his magic wand with him to cast a spell on Spurs tomorrow night?
He'll definitely rock up, mate. I'm telling you that for sure.
Yeah,
and he'll definitely have his team pumped. Really don't need that because they are good. They're a very good team, very good outfit. It all depends how Brighton sets up tomorrow. It really does.
It depends how Spurs come out as well. You're the home team. It's how you set that standard. Potter will treat the game like last as he tries to defeat Voldemort and co.
Right, that's another Thrones thing, is it, Matt?
That's Harry Potter, isn't it?
Well, Harry Potter, I fucking don't watch them either. So.
He's not very cultured with film, guys.
No, I'm not a film person, so you seriously. Only when it comes to things like Snatch and things like that, I like.
Lovely film. Yeah, that is a legendary film. Yeah. Goes through bone like butter.
Oh yes, that's it, Matt. That's it.
Nepal, do you think Graham Potter will take the England job after Southgate?
Interesting one.
It'd be
Interesting
good.
one.
I think it would be good.
Would
I
it
think
be
we'll
another
looking at.
English manager?
I've got a feeling when Pep goes, they might go for him because Pep Guardiola's come out and said he's the best English manager that they've got out there at the moment.
They reckon Ten Hag.
Do
The
they?
City fans, they reckon Ten Hag is the next one.
Yeah.
Me personally, but do you know what? A future England manager could be Stevie G. Me personally.
Yeah. There's a few out there, isn't there? You know, but
There is a few out there at the minute
as well.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Absolutely, Matt.
Ellis, hi, lads. Big up your fantastic show. Always informative. As for tomorrow's match, let's poo on the Seagulls and White Hart Lane will be rocking the night away.
That's it, Ellie. That's it. If you're still in there, Ellie, me and Matt will be able, we'll get you on. We'll do a show, and you'll tell us about your times as a Yidette.
Yeah, great. The newbies won't be starting, boys, but might get a few minutes depending on the way the game plays out.
Yeah, I'll say I wouldn't be surprised if Kulusevski has a start tomorrow. But yeah, and I won't be surprised either if they're on the bench. So.
And the plan: Hugo, Doherty, Romero, Dyer, Reggie, Bentancur, Skip, Kulu, Bergwijn, Son, Kane.
Skip's out anyway.
It won't be that team, but I'll tell you what, that is a strong-looking team.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like those options anyway.
I wonder if he's the team going forward, or maybe that's the team to play against Brentford tomorrow.
Yeah, he says he went with a 4-2-3-1. We don't play that, so I don't see that happening.
But anyway, Nippon, I'll stick with Emerson. I really do.
Yeah, because I think he's been injured, hasn't he? So he's had his rest now. So we need to see what he's
down. He's up and down, Matt. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So I think we've been a bit too harsh on him for his first full season in the Premier League, Matt.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, we are. We're on about 260 odd away, guys, from 1K subs. So yeah, get over and subscribe to this channel, guys, and smash the like because here we go. Yes, Louis.
Louis, hope you're well, lad. Excuse me. We could win this game. Home advantage. Kulusevski to start.
Yeah, that's it. Question mark? Yeah. That's what me and Matt was just answered this question a few times now, matey. Matt thinks they're going to start on the bench. I agree with Matt. I think they could start on the bench, but I wouldn't be surprised if Kulusevski, at least him, may start. You know what I mean? So let's see.
Ellie's gone for a 3-1 in 90 minutes to Spurs.
Go on, Ellie. 3-1.
And Michael's, but Spurs will win on penalties and Chelsea will win 3-0.
Yeah, you got flipping Plymouth. You know what I mean? Yeah, now. Always fucking get the easy run.
At home as well, not even away.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Jesus.
No, Simon, no.
There is no. I think there is no upgrade on.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Okay, no, but I mean, Højbjerg can still stay and be a squad player, but I just don't think you can play him every. You know, if you want to go where Conte wants to go, I think you eventually need to upgrade it.
Ellie,
get Ellie on.
Yeah, we will get Ellie on. Yes, absolutely. But Ellie, just going back onto that last comment there, what Ellie was talking about an upgrade. No, there is no upgrade to Højbjerg. To me, we have seen a bit of a weakness from Pierre lately, Matt, innit? Me personally, and Bazuma definitely an upgrade, 100%. I couldn't agree. But Bentancur can compete well as well, Matt. So I'm really looking forward to from now to the end of the season and watching this guy, Matt. Yeah,
no, it should be good. Get Ellie on. Lol, Paul Simon is still living in the 1970s.
1970s. What are you on about there, lad?
Ellie's come back. There is no upgrade on Højbjerg. I meant Simon, you are naughty.
Oh. Nah. I don't think that. I don't think I'm naughty. I just think that Højbjerg is not having a great season. as
No.
Matt.
He was
as
better
Matt
against
said,
Leicester, though. He was good against Leicester. I
yeah.
have to say.
But as what Matt said, it could be just playing too much football over last season.
And maybe this Bentancur coming in, it creates more competition. So he has to play well if he wants to keep his sort of spot. I think it's great overall for the midfield. But yeah. Michael Potter will not be England manager. I'm hearing John Terry. Oh, Jesus.
Fuck off.
He hasn't even managed a club.
No, who the fuck is... No chance. Steven Gerrard, 100%.
Or Lampard, if it doesn't work out, and maybe someone like Everton. He's got a better CV than John Terry, you'd have to say, in terms of management. Shelfside Spurs, the guy on the right looks just like Alan Devonish's nephew.
Yeah. Hey. And ask my cousin Michael in the chat as well. So big up, Alan.
Ellie's put Kuleveski was called Cooler Hoop on another show. Thought that was ace.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of these names, Ellie. Hoop. Yeah, I just call him Kuleveski.
Kulu. I'm just going to call him Kulu. 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 Kulu.
Oh,
Kulu. Kulu. Veski. Kulu. 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 There you go. It works.
Yeah, absolutely.
Top 943. All right, lads. Hope you're both well. Hello, mate. Yeah,
yes,
all good,
yes.
Mate.
Top 943.
Geez, the Manchester United women's team are not easy on the eye to look at.
Oh dear, Jesus Christ! I actually watch women. I can't get into it. I'm not being.
I watch Spurs sometimes, like sometimes the women, but yeah. I'd say they signed a good few German ladies on steroids.
Oh, this stupid dude, I tell you. Oh, absolutely.
Kulu. Matt, don't give up your day job, mate. Lol. Trying to get a chant going, mate. Chelsea only have one.
What's the Chelsea one, Matt?
Oh, champions of Europe.
We know what we are.
We know what we are. Boring.
Oh dear.
Zulu Kulu.
Oh no, flipping hell, Jesus.
We'll move on from that one.
How
important? Oh, hello, Das. Yeah. How important do you think the game is? And will Conte feel the more competitive side than the League Cup?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he will.
Well, the League Cup was already over, wasn't it? In terms of the result,
it was,
especially for the second leg.
I think he'll go more stronger in this cup. And how important is it? Of course, it's important. It's a cup competition. You know what I mean? But to me, I said top four. I'll take top four over FA Cup. Me personally.
Side dancer. All right, lads. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. Das has put Chelsea have the carefree chant too. And Napan's put all Arsenal can sing is "We Hate Tottenham." In fairness, West Ham sing it, Chelsea sing it.
Everyone sings it about us.
They literally do. Yeah.
No, do you know what? We're always hated.
Yeah, even though we don't win anything, it's crazy. But yeah, they must all love us, really. Michael, I love the ladies' football. My pal sister Chloe Kelly plays for Man City. She is awesome, and Chelsea ladies are unreal. Women football is coming alive. To be fair, the women's team are led by is it Emma Hayes, and she's actually quite a good pundit, I think, in terms of I've seen her on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, she is actually
really good. She actually knows her stuff.
Very good.
Yeah. One more. Chelsea anthem. Oil wins trophies. Oil makes it hard for birds to fly. Oil cooks chips and oil buys lots of trophies.
Oh, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
This guy's brilliant. Oh, dear.
No, is there any more, Matt?
That's it, mate.
That's it.
Go.
Protection then, Matt, before we end up. Where's this? What do you reckon about this game, Matt? Extra time penalties, or do you reckon, nah, we still have enough in the tank to just to see this over? Obviously, it's home advantage, Matt. Hopefully, we'll have a decent crowd there tomorrow to get us over the line. What are you thinking?
I think it will be interesting. I think it'll be a tight game. I think we should just about have enough if we put a strong enough team out. I'm gonna go 2-1 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs. There you go. Matt's gone 2-1 Spurs. Listen, I'd love to go on a cup run again. You know what I mean? And this is a special cup. It's always been my number one domestic cup. Me, apart from wanting to win that Premier League, I mean, the FA Cup's always been the biggest. I mean, because I've only seen us win 3 trophies: 1991, 1999, and 2008. Yeah, so
I've
2
seen
League
one,
Cups. So 2 League Cups and 1 FA Cup, and that FA Cup was by far the best moment out of the 3.
You remember it?
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah, I remember it. Yeah, I remember it. I remember the semi-final, mate, when Gascoigne. Oh, that was unbelievable.
What a free kick that was!
What a free kick! And I was so looking forward to that day. And he had that horrific challenge on Childs for Nottingham Forest. He broke his leg.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, obviously he was still young, but I thought the game was when you lose a player like Gascoigne in the final, Matt. You know what I mean? Massive player.
Yeah.
But we went on, and Stuart Pearce obviously scored that fantastic free kick. That guy, he knows how to take a penalty in a free kick. That lad, he was fantastic. I did like Stuart Pearce, but we got back in the game, mate. We won it, and we won it for Gaza, mate. I mean, so they took the cup to the thing. So that's the good memories I'll take away from the FA Cup. We haven't done great, have we, Matt, over the years since that. We've gone to a few semis in it, and I mean, come close, but nah. And I think it'll be nice to go on another run, and it would be nice to get to another final. Do you know what I mean? It'll be nice. But to me, it depends on what Conte puts out tomorrow, Matt. If he puts a mixed bag out and they go strong, it could be a tight game. This is going to be a tight game, and I think it's going to be won on penalties, Matt. I think it's going to be 1-1 over 90 minutes. And I think it's a go on penalties. And I think Tottenham will shade it on penalties if it goes penalties, me personally. But yeah, don't expect an easy one from this tomorrow, guys. This is going to be a really tough game. Brighton will bring everything A game tomorrow. And teams like it's always up their game anyway, Matt, against us. I mean, it's every game like this. So I'll go Tottenham to win on penalties, Matt. Yeah.
Come on.
Any comments, Matt, before we go out?
Yeah, we've got a few. Top 943 agrees with me. I reckon 2-1 Spurs. Dars, if it were pre-Conte Spurs, I would say the first half would decide the game. Derek's put 2-0 Spurs. Yeah, obviously Gaza is the best dribbler of the ball I've ever seen.
Unbelievable player. He's an unbelievable player.
And an out-and-out genius lunatic.
Yeah. He was. Do you know what? He was a lunatic, but he was a character. A character. You don't get him now. You don't get him on the pitch no more.
Not that. Well, he can't do anything these days.
I remember the guy who nicked the vipping. He nicked the referee's vipping yellow card. He booked the referee. It's just things like that with Gaza. It was unbelievable. But I've never seen things like it. Seriously, the way he knew to drive through people with that ball, mate. Seriously, he's an unbelievable talent. You know what I mean?
Das, I think it'll be 3-1 Spurs. Time they bounce back with some goals. He's also put, I think Spurs have the edge on penalties too.
Yeah, I think so.
I reckon Spurs will draw the game 3-2.
It's this guy, man. He's fucking. He's a lunatic. This guy, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. He's Gaza. We'll call him Gaza, I think. If Son starts, you'll win in 90 minutes. But if not, it would be 1-1. Then penalties. I think you win.
Yeah, I could see we coming from them. Mike, Son's a massive player for us. I mean, and it depends how good his fitness is. He's been out for a while, isn't it? So
yeah.
Even would he get chucked back? Would he get chucked into the team tomorrow?
Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose you don't really know. But
Brian Hill was still. I think Brian Hill will have started tomorrow.
Yeah, I think with Son, even the last couple of months, he hasn't been on it. He hasn't been himself, I don't think. And maybe this injury has done him good just to reset and recharge.
It could be good, Matt, for the rest of the season now, Matt. Isn't it? Yeah. We've got to keep these players fit now. If we've got a chance of going on.
Cody Matt, better wrap our midfield in bubble wrap tomorrow.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Cody, we are very, very light now for obviously releasing Lo Celso, Tungi, Ali. Right now, Brian Hill's gone out. So we are very thin on the ground in that position. And I can see where you're coming from, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
Michael Lemans, I always remember Gaza goal in Euro 96 against Scotland. That goal was everything about that goal was awesome. Even the celebration was brilliant.
I remember that year, the Euro 96. Every game we went around our cousins. Michael, no, I don't think Michael was there actually, but yeah, we went around our cousins, Bobby's and Jay's. I think that was unbelievable. Every game, every evening, unbelievable.
That's so good. I got my dad a T-shirt with the goal recreated on the back of his shirt on the T-shirt, so it's the actual move. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Oh, brilliant, ace! And I did like that grey shirt, that grey England shirt. I love that.
Yeah, it's nice actually.
That is nice. That was
retro banger. That might come out for the World Cup. Yeah, obviously Son needs to step up though.
I think he will though.
He's still our top goal scorer, isn't he? So Ellie, he scored 3 goals, 2 assists in all competitions. Højbjerg, better than Basuma, 0 goals, 0 assists. Pierre can do everything Basuma can do, but better. The moral of my story: I love Højbjerg, the Brick House Viking. Just to counteract that, when we had Dembele, he never really got assists or goals, but what he did is controlled the midfield and kept the ball really well and I think that's what someone like Basuma does for Brighton. When you don't see him in their midfield, they don't look as fluid.
Absolutely.
And we
can lose Pierre and the likes of Winks and Skip's been stepping up. So that's what I think Matt's trying to get as well. Because when Basuma is missing from Brighton's midfield, it's a massive hole they can't fill. You know what I mean? So yeah. Big up,
Skip is hurt as well. Yeah, apparently he's got something wrong with his groin, I've heard, but I think he'll be all right for Wednesday. You better wrap your bald head in bubble wrap, lol.
It's all about Cody there.
I'm not going to read the next one out. Joker. Ellie, Ronaldo just missed a penalty. Ha ha ha. Are they playing?
Yeah, Norwich, isn't it?
Is that tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I didn't know that.
I'll put it on soon. Yeah. ITV
score, yeah. Gaza destroyed the men who wear skirts.
Oh, dear.
The Scots fell on that day. Yeah, well, it's like they fall tomorrow for the rugby as well.
It's 0-0, yeah, against Borough. It's Borough, sorry, not Norwich. It's Borough. He missed.
Michael, final comment. I was there, cuz we played after every game on the green with England tops on. Lol.
That's it. Yeah. That was ace. Yeah, he was there. I remember now. Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. Every game, mate. Fucking brilliant. That was brilliant. That when honest, I love English international football. Now, man, I just can't get into it, Matt. Even like these World Cups and Euro, I can't take it serious anymore because it's always the hope that kills, Matt. I mean, so
you must have fallen a bit in love with it this year with the Euros, though. Last year, you must have.
bits and pieces, Matt. It's just not that same feeling, mate, as a Euro '96, mate. Like something like that, mate. The Euro '96 was an unbelievable. Like, the way we destroyed Holland. You know what I mean? That was unbelievable. We took them to shreds, man. Telling you, a very good Holland side as well.
Yeah, they were good back then, weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, Middlesbrough. Yeah, I know. It wasn't Norwich. Sorry, it was Middlesbrough.
And Ronaldo missed.
Yeah,
that's it.
Absolute clown. That's it. Yes, guys. So that's it. That's mine and Matt's preview of the Brighton and Tottenham and Brighton fourth round of the FA Cup. Matt, just quickly, Matt, just give your summary of firstly Hitchin going out of the club, mate, and just wrap out just the transfer window. We left like an hour and a half before the end. We knew that nothing was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that was a good transfer window for Tottenham?
In my personal opinion, I think it is, because I think I think it's very important to clear out the players that are bad eggs in the dressing room, and I do think those three were. Unfortunately, you know, towards the end, and they were just causing a sort of. There's almost a bit of a stench in this squad, and until you get rid of that stench and bring in fresh players, you know, you're not gonna succeed. I think now the squad's a bit trimmer. I think it's more Conte-like type players. I think will benefit from it, and I think it'll be a happy camp to the end of the, through to the end of the season. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy. I mean, maybe we could have brought in a backup striker, but maybe there wasn't anyone. I don't just want to buy anyone, if that makes sense. It's got to be someone who Conte wants. On Hitchin, I think he's had. I think that we all probably didn't give him that much stick until after that documentary. And according to more sources about that documentary, it's all been taken way out of context. The way they edited that when he was doing that has made him look like an absolute idiot. But according to Alistair Gold, it's and people like it's not the case at all. It was just snippets taken, and the way Amazon have edited it and filmed it have made him look, I suppose really silly. And probably the bloke took a proper battering from people, and I'm sure he saw it on Twitter and all over the place. When it all sort of came out. Maybe one day we'll find out what actually happened. Who thought it kind of is? Maybe he'll come out eventually when his football career is done, or sort of when he thinks it is the right time to do it. But he has to take some blame for past mistakes as well as the whole club do. But I wish him luck in his future endeavours, and I wish him nothing but the best and success, because he still served our club for 5 years. He got us. I suppose he was there when we were in the Champions League with Poch and all the sort of good times. When Paul Mitchell left. So I don't. Obviously, a lot of people are going to badmouth him and stuff. I think he did an okay job. I think the whole club have made mistakes, and we all as human make a lot of mistakes. So that's my piece on Steve Hitchin. I'll give the transfer window probably 6, 7 out of 10. I think it's a good start towards this proper rebuild that's actually beginning. And the rebuild's not only just buying players, it's also getting rid of the deadwood. And I think we really have started now since Paratici's come in. He's cleared out 16 players who he believes are deadwood or he doesn't want. And I think that's a great start in what is that second transfer window. So long may it continue. You've got to be patient, and we crack on the rest of the season. We go for it tomorrow, and hopefully get through to the next FA Cup round.
Absolutely,
come on,
mate.
you
Absolutely. With the Hitchin going out of the club, I think that is telling me that the club are finally have got a direction where they want to go. It looks like they've got an identity is coming back in this club. So it looks like we have got something going forward, Matt. Hopefully going forward now. Hitchin now thing. With the players going out as well, Matt, I think that's another telling me that the club's is really, really backing Conte in getting these players that he thinks that are bad smells at the club. I mean, just surplus requirements at this football club. So I think getting those out was very important than getting players in my opinion, Matt. I mean, so and getting these two over the line is fantastic. I really think it's fantastic. But Hitchin, I mean, I'll always say like, good luck and for your future. Looks like he's going to Everton. And as Matt said there, let's see what he can do because he'll probably work wonders at Everton. He'll throw in the money. He'll go out and spot some real good talent, and they'll maybe where Leafley wasn't given him the money for because he had Suarez. Apparently we could have Suarez and things like this, Matt, and weren't paying the money, Matt. And we believe Hitchin wanted some real top players, but Levy weren't giving the money. So it's all easy, Matt, to sit in here saying, yeah, Flipping's a fraud, Hitchin's this and Hitchin's this. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes properly.
No.
So I mean, I think overall the pennies dropped, mate. The pennies dropped at his football club. Finally, Matt. It looks like someone's listening. That these players who have gone out, I've noted, are bad smells. They're disruption, and maybe that's what Conte wanted. Maybe these players now are going to concentrate. He wants players who's going to come in, do a job, concentrate, listen to what he's got to say, and perform. You know what I mean? And fight for that badge.
Yeah.
I mean, so I think it'll continue. I think it'll be a massive summer. And as you said, Pavatic's got to take something credit. As you said, he's 16 players now. I mean, where other directors of football, Matt, before him, couldn't get rid of these players, could they, Matt? I mean,
no.
If it was under any other regime, these players have been still there. Trust me. But it looks like they cracked the whip. It looks like
they're taking losses now as well, like rather than just trying to get as much money, you know.
Absolutely, and that's where Conte said we have to change that. We can't keep going buying second fiddle players and third rate players. We've got to change how we go forward of signing players in the future. So me personally, I think the transfer window is getting these two guys in. I'm very interested to see these guys play. We've read some good things, we've read some bad things, Matt, isn't it? I mean, it's a mix. I think it's a mixed bag over these two at the minute. I'll give it a 6.5, probably 7 out of 10 for ins and outs. And I should wish Hitchin all the luck. Me personally. So Matt, before we go out, mate, is any other comments before we go out to say bye-bye?
That's where Teddy Sheringham scored a hat-trick against Holland when we played them in '96.
Teddy Sheringham, mate.
I've never enjoyed England as much as I did in '96. We had an awesome team.
Absolutely, mate. That team, bro.
We were useless in the final against Italy, and Southgate set us up to lose.
Negative in that final, yeah.
4-1, we destroyed the Orange Boys.
Yeah, I remember that. Unbelievable.
All our creative players sitting on the bench laying eggs.
Oh, dear.
Spurs used to send Hitchin to the shops every day to buy a £2.50 elastic carton of milk with only £1.50 in his pocket.
Yeah, seriously. And that was that video I put up the other day with that old guy going to the shop. And they said, how much do you drink? £1.50. There's 50p. Fuck off, bastard. Oh, dear.
Vindaloo, la.
Yeah, all that, mate, all that.
Derek, great show, guys. Thank you. No problem, Derek, mate. Hope you enjoyed it. Hitch wanted Bruno and Grealish, but Levy wouldn't give him the money.
Absolutely.
I'll gladly come on your show. Just message me on Twitter account there. Yeah. Be a pleasure to come on your fantastic show.
Yes, Ellie.
United have scored.
Yeah, 1-0.
Hitchin had his hands tied at Spurs for sure. A good servant of the club who was severely restricted by Levy.
Yeah, absolutely, and that is right what he says there, Matt. Isn't it? I mean, get out of our club, and all this is a fraud. I mean, it can't be all him. You know what I mean? It can't be all to blame.
You got to blame everyone in the club, you know.
Yeah.
We'll do a post-match call-in show. I can give him the neutral's opinion as always.
Yeah, well, if Matt's available, I'll be available. Yeah, it's at 8 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a late one, mate. Yeah.
Oh man, it might be a late one. We'll see.
Ellie, sad. Man U just went 1-0 up. Sancho deflected off a Borough defender.
Yeah.
Ellie, why do you hate United? Do you think Dele Alli will have a similar impact to Everton like Jesse Lingard did at West Ham?
Yes, 100%. I think.
Yeah, I think he'll be
You know
playing
what?
in his more natural position, won't he?
What I was about to say that, Matt, you just took the words out of my mouth. That I think Lampard will play to his strengths. He'll play him. You with Dele Alli, you've got to play to his strengths. You've got to play him in the right position, right? And he will thrive. Trust me. Spurs are playing him in different positions all the time. Defensive midfielder here, or he'll play here, or he'll play. You've got to play to his strengths, and I think Lampard will get the best out of him. Trust me.
I actually think you saw when Son came in, he almost took Dele's place in the long run, didn't he? Because that's where Dele was playing with Harry Kane, right next to him, where Son sort of does.
Yep. Late in the box and things like that. It's just, to me, he's an unbelievable talent. Just gone sour the last couple of years. You know what I mean?
Just needs a fresh start and a just completely different manager and different.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to him thrive out of it. Yeah. Good luck to him.
Tottenham for free. Take it easy, lads. Let's hope for a good result tomorrow. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
I don't hate Man United. I loathe them, but I despise Chelsea. Good answer.
Good, Ellie.
Don't get me started. I'm just warming up. Chelsea infiltrator. Tottenham for free, lol. And then the Pons put Ellie. Surely you don't hate us more than Woolwich.
Oh dear, absolutely. That's it. So, guys, thank you for every single one of you who's coming to the chat tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. We bring another good show, and make sure you smash that like, guys. Smash the subscribe if you already haven't, and get it out there, guys, because we are about 260 something away from 1K subs. We're always going up in subs, and we lose a couple, and we always go. So we are going up and down at the minute. I like to see that go. I mean, straight through the 1K. You know what I mean? So it'll be fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So keep going, guys. Keep supporting the channel. We will bring some more regular stuff in the next coming weeks. I mean. But busy times, and that pays the bills. I mean, this doesn't. So, but when me and Matt got free time, we'll fit in. We'll fit in at least a match preview, Matt, in it, or friends call in or something. I mean, when we're available. So yeah, it'd be absolutely fantastic. So thanks for everyone. Thanks for everyone's support. I mean, for the channel so far, and we'll still bring some good ones coming. I mean, we still got a couple of things we want to do. So Matt, was there anything else to say to the followers before we go out, Matt?
Yeah, thank you for joining in tonight. Enjoy your Friday night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and let's hope Spurs, give us a nice result tomorrow.
Absolutely. So, guys, we'll leave you with this lovely little intro, just reminding you that this is the last time we won an FA Cup. I mean, I watched it, and it was great. Matt wasn't even born, so. This is how long it was. You know what I mean? So good night. God bless, guys. I've been Simon from Premier Hotspur TV. This has been my co-host, Matt from Premier Hotspur TV. So we'll see you soon. Thanks for your support. And we'll leave you with this.